was your hair tight? When I wake up in the morning, my bed has says 4 Like, was your hair tight? Tryna go out tonight. I think I need my balance. It's always a kinky conversation. A kinky conversation. But I got that magic.
Well, I think it's time to talk about your type. So, ladies, tell me your type.
Oh, tall, dark, handsome, chocolate.
Yes.
Hey.
No, I like them short and...
We don't discriminate over here either, right?
No. I'm talking about hair type. So,
Okay.
you know, with natural hair, there's...
Let me bring it on back.
They talk about hair type being 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you have A, B, and C, the different gradations between that. So 1 being the very straight, and the 4 being the very coily.
Okay.
So what do you all think about that? Have you tried to get your hair type? Do you know your hair type? Do you even care? I don't care what my hair type is.
I do not care.
I don't believe it.
I don't care.
I believe in healthy. That's a hair type for me.
Right,
You know what I
that's
mean?
a good type.
Yeah, I get initially why the hair system was sort of put in place because, I mean, that's just human nature. It's human behavior to put everything in a category. And for so long, you know, Black women most especially with curl, were just lumped into one, it was just black. It was just some of us got, wavy, some of us do the spiral curl, some of us, it's so many different types. So I get in the grand scheme of things what they were trying to do, but I feel like overall, once you get your hair healthy and you found a regimen that really works for you,
Right.
You feel great about your hair, then that's the only type we're concerned about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can say on like YouTube, I've since I've started this journey, I've been on everybody's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
If I see 4, okay, let me. Okay, I'm trying to use the product. What product is that? So
And they be faking
I've tried
it.
everything. So it's like, it gets to a point though. You have to really understand what your hair is and what it's gonna do.
Right.
And that's not easy. I mean, that's not easy.
I guess that's why they started the whole like hair typing thing, right? Because then they go into like porosity and all this extra stuff, which I don't know about for real. But it's like, does your hair float? And if it doesn't, like this is how, your hair soaks up moisture and whatnot. So I guess I get identifying the different hair types, but I think psychologically it takes on a totally different meaning, right? I mean, division, right?
Yeah.
And it sucks because at the end of the day, I'm looking at the next chick like, oh my God, like I want a 2A or whatever, right? And I'm thinking, how can I get my hair like that? And in the meantime, with me trying to get there, I'm breaking my hair because I'm pulling it and I'm tugging it because I want my curls to be defined. But no, when this thing dries, I'm no longer looking like a 2A, 2B, right? No,
I'm looking
far
like
from
a
it. Off the chart, exactly.
And I think another thing is when they talk about hair type and when they talk about natural hair, they're talking about a looser curl. And they try to promote that aesthetic. And they really don't include everyone's hair. You never see someone that has a short, tightly curled fro. And if it's healthy, I mean, I think that's a good look.
Yeah.
Everyone, doesn't have to have a loose curl. It doesn't have to be flowing down to their shoulders. But I think that's what they try to push when they talk about the curl typing.
And the thing is, our hair can be flowing down to our shoulders. Now let's talk about shrinkage.
Shrinkage is real, baby.
Yeah.
Because my hair, as y'all can see, right?
Right.
Like it's some stretch there, right?
Yeah.
But then, if we for real, like this is what it looks like. So it's like,
And that's beautiful.
right, it's all beautiful. And I think that's what we have to start embracing.
Yeah.
Every hair type. We have it represented here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Even if our hair looks the same, my hair texture is not even like yours, right? But I can get my fro looking like that, but it's still different.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah, we need to
we
accept
are.
that,
But it's hard. It's definitely difficult.
Yeah.
So we're trying to connect with people out there and let them know that, even if you're just starting this journey, don't give up. Stay on it. Own who you are, right?
Right.
Love yourself. Try it.
Yeah.
Self-love goes a long way.
Self-love
it
is
does.
everything, honestly.
It does.
And I mean, again, brainwashing is real.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just have to be around the right people. You have to hear the right things. You have to kind of give yourself affirmations to say, you know what, I am beautiful. My hair is beautiful. And while I'm saying that, I mean, in my head, I'm like, okay, your hair is beautiful. So, I mean, what do you think, Kira?
It's kind of hard to believe that, even if you tell yourself that every day.
Yeah.
Because we're bombarded by images of what the ideal beauty is, which is not us. Right. You know what I mean? So we have to, it's like we're consciously aware of we're not as desirable as this. Yeah. You know?
Let me ask you this, though, with your hair type. I mean, I know for me, when I first went natural and I had my hair in braids, and I'm thinking, okay, when I take these out, I'm gonna shampoo it, and it's gonna flow, and I'm gonna flip it over, and it's gonna look like honestly, your hair is beautiful. When I think of what is acceptable, there's just the line, and you meet the line. You get what I'm saying? But how do you feel about that? Because when people see you, they're like, oh my God, your hair, are you mixed? Are you this? Are you that? But, you know, being a Black woman and owning being Black, how do you feel about that?
It makes me sad. It makes me sad because I know what our ancestors went through. You know, and really that's what my hair is it's a result of that. So, and it's just really hard to think about what, I mean, we all have it in us. I'm sorry, I'm getting like teary-eyed.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, and I think they think that because you look a certain way or because your hair is a certain way, then that must mean, oh, you're not Black or you're half Black or you have some Asian in you or some Hispanic or you're Puerto Rican or you're Dominican. And I'm like, nope, I'm Black. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see why that's an issue.
Right.
You know, like they have to put me somewhere else because I don't fit what their idea of Black is.
Right.
You know, and that's been my entire life. Is people thinking, oh, because I look like this, I'm not Black enough, you know? And just always being almost kind of like an outcast because I didn't look like everybody else.
Thank God for social media, like, because if I'm just having a hair day, I'm just like, hashtag short and curly. Like, what is everybody else doing? Like, there's support sort of everywhere online. And I love that from, you know, YouTube. I mean, just every type of, like, hair that you can think of, every type of hair journey, which is great. And I was just thinking, like, man, what did we do before, like, you know, YouTube got big or Instagram? We just was like, well, what you doing with your hair? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's a blessing and a curse, though.
True.
Oh, yeah, because you're constantly comparing yourself. Yeah.
Uncomfortable sometimes? Yeah, that's not good. So
You just got to enter in stuff in the hashtag. You just got to find your tribe. You just got to get as specific as possible. You know?
So we need to ask our viewers, what's their tribe? They need to join into the conversation, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we're creating a curl community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of curl friends.
Of curl friends.
I dig that.
All types of curly friends.
So we would love to hear your feedback and, you know, your comments about this conversation.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
what is your tribe? What does your tribe look like? What curl types do they have? What's your curl story?
Right.
You know, join in on the conversation.
Yes.
And yeah, let's become curl friends.
All right.
I dig that. So elegant.
Curl friends.
I wish my hair did that every day. Sometimes it's like,
Girl, bye.
We want to just thank them for tuning in today.
Absolutely.
This is Kinky Conversation, where every time our conversations get a little kinkier. But you can visit us on all social platforms at Kinky Conversation. This is Shayla Love. Let them know where they can find you.
Love Shayla Love on all social media.
That's right. Kuumba.
At Grand Tressa, at all social media also.
At Kira Zitney on all social media outlets as well.
At Ms. Jasper on all social media outlets.
And again, I'm Drexina Nelson, and thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Stay kinky.
For more kinky conversations, log on now to www.kinkyconvos.com or on Instagram at Kinky Conversations. Interested in being on the show or showcasing your natural hair products? Use hashtag Kinky Conversations or hashtag CurlFriends.